Hopefully it's working. Am I live? I don't know. You guys hear me? Good, Johnny. Is it working? Let's go, Johan. Is it working? Can you guys hear me? Let's go, boys. Can you guys hear me? I have no one. Oh, yes, yes. Oh, I think there's a bit of a delay. Oh, I wonder. There might be a little bit of a delay. New York's good, man. Whatever. We'll just have a little bit of a delay, maybe. Actually, let me see if there's a delay. One sec. Because if so, I'll restart stream. New York's good, man. Whatever. There's definitely a pretty serious delay. It's like 10 seconds. Let me figure out. There is a way to remove delay, and we can do it now. Video. Uh, oh, stream delay. No, it's disabled. Oh, maybe we're good. The delay is like 30 sec. We have the same time. Okay, here, let me open up TradingView, and you tell me, is there a delay, boys? You guys can see the whole stream, right? And if there is a delay, how bad is it? Oh yeah, man, you guys can't even see TradingView yet. My camera's blocking, isn't it? Boom, boom. It's a 1 minute delay. Okay, we got to get rid of that because it's going to be impossible for good analysis to go through. So let me ask ChatGPT. We will get rid of the delay. How to get rid of streaming delay on YouTube? OBS Studio. Oops. How to get rid of streaming delay OBS Studio when it's streaming on YouTube? I'll probably have to restart the stream. It's more like 30 seconds. Well, I want to make it a 0. Wait, there's no oh, it's not. It's 20 or 30 seconds. Okay, boys, I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna restart it, and it's 15 seconds. I mean, that's not bad. For you, it's 8 to 10 seconds. I mean, that's not bad. I don't have an Ethernet cable. No, I'm on a laptop. Do you use notebook at this moment? At this moment right now, no, but in general, yeah, I have notebooks. You know what? I think if is it really like 10 seconds? I think it's fine, yo. I mean, listen, I'm gonna call out everything beforehand anyway, so it doesn't matter. Um, Philip, we gotta go over the weekly outlook first. I'll be trading on my phone. If I trade my fundeds, if I trade evals, I'll switch over to the top step screen. So I have three. I have three top step evals loaded here. I already have two. I want to get three more. Um, I'll keep chat open on my phone. No delay here. There you go. For me, it's millet. Oh, okay. I guess for everyone, it's different. Top of the morning. What's up, brother? 30-second delay for some people. It's okay because we're gonna call out everything beforehand. Is the audio clear and everything? We're gonna make it work. I thought you were gaming? What? Bro's grinding on vacation. I mean, I'm gonna trade. I'm trying to make some money, bro, if I'm being honest. Or at least pass some evals. I'll only be trading alpha funded if I do trade. It's pretty muffled, but it's okay. I put playback speed to 2x till it caught up the way. Now it's like 8 seconds. Enjoy your vacation. I will. I'm doing something every day. Crystal clear? Okay, perfect. This is a MacBook, yeah. Okay, we gotta go over the weekly outlook. Let's give some people a chance to join up. I don't think I'll go live on. Should I go live on TikTok on my phone for like 10 minutes only? Let me do that. Did you travel with car? No, I took a plane. Can I use nukes to full port and pass Apex? Yeah, I would recommend that actually. This audio sounds better? Really? My earbuds sound better than my microphone? You gonna watch any NHL? No. What's good, JP? Am I gonna stream 2026 for free? Most likely. Maybe not all of it, but we'll see. New location? I'm currently in New York, TikTok, and I'm here to send you guys to come over to YouTube chat. Because in 10 minutes, we're only gonna be live on YouTube. I chose the best time to go to New York City. Why? Is this a nice long off 9:30 open? I'll give you guys a full weekly breakdown first, and then we'll talk about what's likely to happen. There is gonna be a little bit of a delay, but as long as you're locked in, it's fine. So right now I'm streaming. I'm in my brother's apartment, and I'm actually babysitting. My girl's babysitting. I'm trading. He told me I could stream from his apartment as long as I watch the baby. So I tasked my girl to watch the baby. First time in New York, yeah. You're TP5. What's up, brother? Yeah, what's good, TikTok? TikTok. You guys, if you want to watch me trade today, you got to come to YouTube. How do you flip the camera on this, bro? Bro, how do you flip the camera? I don't know how to flip the camera. Double click or something? Double tap on screen? That ain't working. Go Bailey. I have no idea how to flip the camera. Hi. Yeah, boys, I don't know how to flip the camera, but if you want to watch me trade today, my trading screen is going to be on YouTube chat. It's over here. We got YouTube open. So if you want to come to YouTube chat, come through. I'm going to give you guys a full weekly outlook at around 9:25. So in 3 minutes, we'll do a full weekly outlook. And then we'll get it, man. I'm going to try to be live every day this week. Wednesday, I probably won't be able to be live because Wednesday I got early morning plans. So maybe afternoon stream, to be honest. We'll see. Nobody want to see your YouTube? Well, I'm not going to be live on TikTok in 8 minutes. So if you're in here and you want to watch me trade today, come to YouTube. Are you allowed to trade in New York? I hope so, bro. I guess we'll find out. You're trading in Spain right now? Oh, that's beautiful. We got to get the weekly outlook. Are we still on micro? Stay on the MNQZ. I think it's Friday. It'll probably change. We'll see when. I'll update you guys. Everything lining up bullish for me. I'm gonna show you guys. Hi, Gotti. How you doing, brother? You like the snow here in New York? Brother, it's even worse in Toronto, so it's totally fine here. I'm happy to be here. Yo, I'm not gonna lie though, guys. New York, some weirdos in here, man. Go to Portugal. You can speak it, right? I can't speak Portuguese, bro. I know a little bit of words though. IRL stream? You know, maybe. What am I doing today? When would be the best day for IRL stream? Should have did it yesterday when I went to Wall Street, if I'm being honest. I'll do an IRL stream on TikTok. Are you there for good? No, I'm just here for one. I got 5 more days here. All right, listen, if you're on TikTok chat, that's what I'm saying, Toxic. What's up, bro? If you're on TikTok chat, come to YouTube if you want to watch me trade today. I'm not going to be live on TikTok. So if you want to trade today, come to YouTube. GatieTrades. I appreciate you guys coming through on TikTok. Say what's up to your boy. We're in New York currently, so I'm not on my regular setup. This entire week, if I'm live streaming my trading, it'll be on YouTube only. I don't have multiple monitors, so I can't do multiple streams. Also, I don't know, this laptop looks like it's hot enough to cook an egg, so. Did you tell Nasdaq office that we were hustling? Bro, I told them that we're all gonna make money in 2026. So be ready. All right, I don't know how do you put a chat up in here? Oh, flip camera. All right, if you wanna watch me trade today, come to YouTube stream. I'm gonna do the weekly outlook right now. I will see you guys on YouTube. Peace. If you're in New York City, I'll end the live stream here. If you're in New York City, meet up with Gaddy in the Bronx on 3rd Street, 3 p.m. Bro, I'm not going to the Bronx. I'm just gonna trade the continuous contract, make it easy. Okay, boys, we gotta lock in. We have 5 minutes for the weekly outlook. Okay, what the hell? Starting on the Nasdaq. So obviously we had a big sell-off on Friday. Listen closely, everybody. We had a big sell-off on Friday. I posted my outlook in the Discord, by the way. So if you're lost, everything's in the Discord. But we had a big sell-off on Friday. However, I'm still bullish higher time frame. There's nothing bearish about this. We're inside that weekly candle. It still looks bullish. We left a lot of equal highs on that blue line. This is the Nasdaq chart. As long as we respect this OB here, this one, this wick, this fair value gap, this fair value gap, right? The volume imbalance is in there. As long as we're respecting that, I'm still bullish. Okay. Swap over to ES. Similar idea. ES has equal lows here, so I'm allowing for us to trade back down. We have this fair value gap on ES, this wick, and this order block. As long as we respect those levels, I'm still bullish. And again, that's the objective for higher. If you look at the YM's leading. Okay, YM's more bullish than Nasdaq and S&P. It's all-time highs right there. So when all-time high in the scopes, we shoot for all-time highs. And dollar index is still bearish, if I'm being honest. So everything is kind of aligning. It could retrace higher. So if dollar index does something like this, okay, Nasdaq can potentially move lower. But as of right now, the higher time frame, weekly, is bullish for me on Nasdaq, ES, YM. Dollar is bearish. We could retrace, but that's the idea. Any questions for the weekly outlook? That's the main thing I want to cover on today's live stream is the weekly outlook. Because if I miss a day, you guys know what I'm looking for. You hear my baby? That ain't my baby, bro. Let the baby trade, bro. All right, weekly outlook. I don't think there's any questions. So that's the weekly outlook. Okay, let's go over today. So we haven't swept any sell side today, which is a little bit. I gotta move this here. We haven't swept any sell side today, so we could move lower. But to be honest, the weekly bias is bullish and we're expanding aggressively. I think it's simply just bullish. So if we can get high probability longs, target some RTH buy side liquidity, which would be right here, right? That's already taken, so I was wrong. We could target this opening range gap from Friday. Because remember, Friday just sold off, right? So this blue line is your Friday RTH high. That could be like an extreme target for today. I'll be honest, today, economic calendar speaking, is not the best trading day. There's no news, and that's it. No TikTok live because I'm in New York and I don't have my setup. If the baby cries, go long. If the baby cries short, your TB5, what's up, brother? So hopefully it's pretty clear what I'm looking for. What I'm gonna be trading, the main goal is to pass some evals this week. I have my fundeds open on my phone. If I want to trade them, I can execute them. One button click. But for the most part, the goal for this week is pass some evals. So that's it. That's the game plan. Simple. Unfortunately, we'll have to swap through tabs, but it should be fine. So we're looking for best case scenario. How many points is that? That's a lot of points. That's a lot to aim for. We shouldn't aim for something that large. 930 opens right there. I like this fair value gap right here. You know what? And we could even short into the opening range gap if it wants to give us a high probability model. This is your opening range gap. Let's go to the 1 minute chart. Mark that out. Closing price, opening price. So this is a premium M15 Thibby. And that's your RTH opening gap. So even a setup like down then up, like even something like this, that could be like easy. Today, if we can make 1R, 2R on the evals, I'm gonna risk 500. The baby's name will be Nasdaq. I'm gonna try to risk 500 on Top Step. So we'll do that. I'm probably gonna try some New York pizza today. How's everyone doing, man? How was last week for you guys? Or no, I was trading with you guys last week. How was Friday? Yo, Friday I made some money, guys. I ain't gonna lie. Friday I made some pretty good money. And it could have been a lot more, but I started losing connection on Alpha Futures and I couldn't trade it. Friday would have been my best day this. I don't know. Friday was really clear for me. It was easy. Currently, no Apex accounts. Ever since we lost it due to the copy trader, I was frustrated. Friday was good. Yeah, Friday was great. I agree. I don't know how many more of those we can get. Notice this volume imbalance. You can use that probably the whole session. Yeah, no, I'm gonna keep the markings really simple. So right now, what I want to see, my best trading week was last week, not in the month. So we're bullish. This is my low-hanging fruit target. If I can get a setup for that, Biddy is happy. Look for longs. Ayla, are you happy? Uh-oh. Everyone short. Oh, it's funny. Like this baby has like so many toys, and this will play with the like TV remote or like a water bottle. All the toys. Baby goes to the remote. Give her any toy, cries. Give her the remote. She's happy. That's how babies be. Honestly, opening range gap looks like a really good target right now. For an eval trade, I guess I want to make 1500 today, but yo, listen, we have 1 week to pass these evals, so I don't want to rush it. Like, oh, to start a new eval this week. What should I get? Top step, no occupation fee, or alpha future 0? Parth, if you need to get an easy payout, start with alpha 0 and then move to top step after. If you have a couple payouts and you want to go for a larger one, then I would do top step. So you can see order flow is currently bearish. That's opening range gap 25. So what I want to see here is where could we potentially find support? We have the 30-minute fair value gap. There's a 4-hour in there, isn't there? Still forming. Org 50. The org 50 aligns with sell side right here. See these equal lows? So we'll label that. I wonder, can we get like a 1 hour trade? Like, nah, it's definitely too late. It's definitely too late. I think maybe a 1 hour trade to org 50, but yeah, I'm just trying to set up top step for 2025, 2026. I have my funded here on my phone. I think we're gonna go for a big payout with alpha, guys. I think that's the goal. Maybe I'll take a small one in between. That's probably what I'll do if I'm eligible. I'll take a small payout on alpha in between, like a couple $100 off each account. I'd want to see this like stab through. Also, what's this blue box? Daily and bullish fair value gap. So all these levels up here are open. We're allowed to trade to these levels. Now it's possible that we just sell off today, right? And that would mean we're retracing on the daily chart to previous week's low, which is here. So my best case scenario for today, lower, would be here in this white box. I don't want to see that, but we may have to flip bias and look for that. So we're prepared. Last payout was the beginning of December. Done for the day, TP hit, bro. I wish I could say the same. So guys, for these streams, if I take a trade, we win, I'm probably just gonna call it. If I lose, I'll keep trading, follow my risk management plan. Could short inside this fair value gap if I'm being honest. The thing is, the target's not the cleanest. No, that stop loss was too large. I'm thinking maybe like, no, I don't like it. Like I didn't even get, if I had planned it earlier, I don't have a target. The equal lows were taken. So I feel like I'd rather long this inversion and target the premium Cibi. If that inversion occurs, which would be here, we can take a long like that. Right now, I want to see if I can align towards this. I have to be really selective with my trades this week. Are you allowed to trade while traveling? Of course. Of course. I think I would try this inversion and probably just break even at the high for an eval trade. There is a little bit of a delay. I'll try to fix it for next stream. But you guys know what I'm looking for. If this inversion forms and it convinces me, we'll take a long. It'll be around 1.8 risk reward, so risk 500 to make. Maybe I'll risk 750. Otherwise, it's still bearish, and it can go. If this is bearish, it can go really far. It can go here. Any of the OR quadrants are up for grabs. Maybe if we even reject here, I can just short. We'll see. If you use my code for Alpha Futures, first of all, I appreciate you. Please message me on Discord. Just say, Gatie, I used your code. I'll get you sorted, brother. Can this go lower? I mean, Asia low's out of reach. I mean, power of 3 says higher. So this would be an immediate rebalance. So I may preemptively jump on a long here if it shows me speed right now. Otherwise, wait for the macro. It would have to speed up right now. Why is she crying? Yeah, so that failed immediately. So honestly, this looks still pretty bearish. This looks pretty bearish. If we get a 2-minute order block here, there's no clear draw though. This discount. Yeah, this looks really bearish. I'm gonna be honest. This could definitely melt. I don't want to chase it though. We still have to follow our checklist, and I'll be honest, I don't really have a clear draw. Org 100 could be a clear draw. That's 2R. Org 100 could be a clear draw. Or this forms a breaker. I'm not in this short, but yeah, you can short to the hourly. It's not that much of a target though. Like I want to, really the only main target is org 100%. That's the only thing that I could aim for. Yeah, London lows. That's if you're, I don't know where London lows is in retrospect to that, but if you're really bearish, it's kind of gone though. I'll be honest. Like we can't really hop in now. I'd want to short from here. Pretty nice setup. Pretty nice setup. Definitely something we looks like we missed. Looks like it'll probably take London lows. That's really strong. Let's label London lows. Yeah, see if that's London lows and we have org 100% there. To me, that looks like a good drop. So if we can touch this, I may short that. But yo, to be honest, the daily bullish fair value gap. No, guys, I don't think I want to short. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna let it do its thing lower and see if it wants to reverse. I think that's the best game plan. Also, what am I doing? We haven't even checked dollar index. Dollar's weak. Dollar's weak, guys. I think I prefer to see a order CISD here. Like this breaker, oh, I would long the hell out of that breaker. I would long that breaker so fast. And that would be an amazing trade. That would be a perfect trade for me. If dollar can continue bearish, what's the RR? 1.3, but we can finesse maybe a stop loss here. 1.9, low hanging fruit. I like that, guys. Well, maybe we can even front run it with the inversion here. If this doesn't inverse, there's a chance that this just stays bearish the entire session. Period. Again, we have 1 week, but we don't have to rush. We want to make sure we can stay disciplined here in New York. Let me not label that yet, actually. I have 2 targets right now, and they're not really clear. I'm gonna make this black. How do I make this black? I can see price coming down here. London lows. I can see that occurring. But we've taken out sell side. We hit org 50. That blue box, guys, that's a daily bullish fair value gap. If we get this inversion, it's close to the macro. It's close enough. If it happens with speed, I'll enter that long, target this high in premium 50-minute civvy. I may put a small position on the funded, half risk maybe. But on the evals we'll go in. So I have my evals here. So let's prepare. What's the candle sizes here? 40 points. If it rejects here, it's really bearish. To be honest, I could protraction model short this. So either reversal long or protraction short. Because protraction short with the stop loss, with the entry here, stop loss here, target there. What's the RR on that? Nah, not the best, 1.5. Looks like it might stay bearish. I still kind of see 50-50 if I'm being honest. Like, It could definitely keep selling off, but I can also really see it moving higher towards the highs. We didn't even take out buy side. 930 is the high, right? 932, I guess. No, 930, yeah. It literally just went down off of 930. Usually I don't like to see that unless it's filling org, which it's doing right now. We could have a 950 macro reversal or just down all the day, and that's the main move. We'll have to see. I want to make sure every trade I take is planned. There's a couple reasons. If I stream in New York, I can then write off the trip as a business expense. It would help me with taxes. Uh, Even if I eat, I can write off my meals, my transportation. Uh, Not the full trip, the tickets, the luggage, all that. So I kind of want to do work, right? That's one. Two, your boys got to get paid, bro. No days off. Don't trade every day, but be ready for opportunity every day. I wouldn't take this short because I would just tell myself that, I wasn't really bearish and I don't want to jump into a move when I wasn't planning for it. But this trade for an eval trade, you could maybe get 1.3 R. If you entered right now, you could squeeze out 1.8. I'll tape read this trade. I don't want to take it. So we'll just watch. I have no problem just being wrong originally and, you know, I'm going to scan for SMT here and we'll see if we get a breaker. Right now, what I'm doing is accepting if it goes lower, I miss the move. That's fine. I'll miss the move. That's what I'm accepting. However, if it shows me that it's bullish, I'm happy. See, I'm going to scan for an SMT now. See, SMT with ES. Yeah, I already knew. I don't even have to check. If we get a strong breaker here, that's a good signal for me. I'm going to check out dollar index. Still bearish. YM. Sorry, let me get the 1 minute chart open here. Also SMT. So if we get some speed here, there's the SMT gone, but the YM hasn't taken that low. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set an alert here. So I don't have to keep checking. If YM takes that low, I'll know the SMT broke. We'll keep this tape read short open. And I'll see if we get a breaker. It'll be a 950 macro breaker, daily fair value gap. Maybe we take London lows. And I think that would probably be maybe the best trade of the day. So I won't force it, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm content to miss it because I wasn't really looking for this move to start. I would just say I missed. It's gonna be hard to journal, but if I was to journal this, I would just say, yeah, I missed it. I was 50-50 at the time, and that's okay. There's Orc 75. You gotta stay patient. See YM, there's still an SMT there. So I'm waiting to see if YM alert, because if there's an SMT there, and we get a breaker inside the macro, I know the last trade we lost, we're on a little bit of a win streak right now, but the last trade we lost, it was a 950 macro breaker long. So it would be the breaker would be here, guys. The 2 green candles. If we can break above that, as long as there's no SIBI, no, all efficiently delivered. So I would like that. I'm gonna remove the org. Actually, let me not do that. Let me keep org 100. I'll keep org 50 as well. There's still an SMT with YM, although it looks like it'll probably break. Dollar's moving lower, so I don't like this move. I don't like any of this stuff that I'm seeing right now. Because if dollar was clearly bullish, right, it would be so easy for me to take this short. So why take this short if it's not easy? You get me? I'm using my MacBook webcam. Hopefully it's pretty clear. That's what I'm thinking too, Kilowan, yeah. If it wants to show me that. Otherwise, yeah, this could go one down. Because if it's possible that we flip the daily candle, which means we would take out Asia lows, which is all the way down here. It could go all the way down there, man. I'm not gonna lie. It could go all the way down there. It's very possible. So there's an SMT here, I believe. Yep. And yep. So we are seeing some speed. Dollar index full bearish breaker from what, a 4-hour? From an hourly? Yeah, from the hourly respected perfectly. Remember that objective for for dollar index, we have that. If we can get speed here inside the macro, I think I would trust it. The good thing is long, we have a clear objective. It's 930 high, right? We're expecting that flip. And then above that. So we have to be patient, make sure we're not forcing along. Because I definitely see a scenario where it sells off. But if it can convince me, we'll take it. We also don't want to be too patient. We're on evals. I don't have to trade my funded. And if I do, it'll be de-risked anyways, so. Giveaways in Canada? No, I actually just found that out recently, apparently. The thing is, I have to use the giveaway to promote my brand slash whatever, my trading. Like, oh, join my live stream to enter the giveaway or use my code to enter the giveaway. I wasn't doing that before, I didn't know. But when I was asking ChatGPT, it said I can write it off, so. First fair value gap's right here. I don't have that labeled currently. We don't need that. Nice. Did we hit midnight? I'm too lazy to check, if I'm being honest. So this level is the level I want to see us get above. If we can get above that, I can trust the long. So it would be, damn, 67 point stop. Oh, shit. Here we go. Yep. Bring it in, boys. Midnight smack, yeah. So I like it. We just have to see if it's bullish today. Let it convince me. Don't chase it. Let it convince me that it's bullish. If it's bullish, what should we see, right? We should see speed. We should see displacement. We should see a fair value gap forming. We should see a clean breaker. All that stuff we should be seeing if we're bullish. This is a bearish order block. It's currently respecting it. Still bearish. You can write that off. I'm not 100% sure. I can write it off as advertisement. You can't giveaways, but you can write off advertisement expenses. So if I advertise something, say I spend $200, guys, support me, whatever, blah, blah, blah. That counts as advertisement, right? SMT with ES. This looks really bearish, man. I'm gonna be honest. Dollar index is so weak, though. There's an SMT here. It's 950 macro. It's not looking like something I'd want to take on my funded, if I'm being honest. We have a really action-packed week as well, guys, so we also don't want to force. There's the SMT gone. Yeah, I mean, this would be your breaker now. Let's get London lows here. Let's get London lows. Let's get something like this. If we get that, I will long. We'll let that happen. Now, the issue is, if dollar index reaches this objective, there's not much to look for anymore. You can let her crawl. How to put a sell after I've entered the trade. If you entered shorts, put in a buy stop. If you entered sell, put in a sell stop. The NFP situation is weird. The NFP situation is weird. I have safety trading protocol today in my journal. So I think as long as we follow that, we'll be fine. I don't have a kid. My brother's letting me stream in his apartment, but I have to babysit. The baby's adorable, guys. The baby's adorable. I can't lie. So we just wait. Discounts for Apex. Apex has 90% off right now, right? My code works. I'm currently in. I'm actually on Roosevelt Island right now. You know that's your kid. Don't lie. No, I didn't take a short. It was a tape read. I wish I was bearish with the hindsight now. She wants me. I'll be honest. That's why she's crying. She knows where the money's at. Teach the baby how to trade. Bro, baby's 7 months, bro. So this is a bearish order block. If we're bearish, we should respect that. If we can break above it, 10 a.m. reversal potentially. You gotta teach them young. That's too late. Should have started at 2 months. Maybe she wants to come. She wants me. I don't know why. When I want her, she doesn't want me. When I'm busy, she wants me. Or she wants to take a bite out of the laptop. I think we'll take London lows. It's really bearish right now. Just let her come. On alpha, I do solo eval. I need to pass it in 1 month. I need to pay. You said I need to pass it in 1 month. I need to pay a reset fee. If you don't pass in 1 month, then you have to pay the rebill. So I will try to pass in 1 month. Just shake it in front of her. Yeah, it's SMT'd. I want to see it taken though. That's what I'm thinking, Kilo on. Yeah, just a simple textbook range setup for Monday, which makes perfect sense. Sell side to buy side. I'm hoping it forms really clearly. And yeah, I don't think she wants. She definitely wants. Then this Monday primary one was. I agree with you, Malik. Yeah, I 100% agree with you actually. There is a good chance for like a range setup though. A lot of the time you'll see that on a no news Monday where it seems like we're doing a whole lot, but in reality we just move down and then move right back to where we started, which is right here, 0%, 930. That's where we started. So range bound setup is when we keep returning to org and when we keep returning to NDOG, it's a range day. So if it's a range day, you would expect today to be a range day. There would be a new breaker, but I want to refer back to this higher leg because if we don't, if like, I don't want to trust that. Maybe I will. Depends how fast it forms. But you're right. There is a new breaker. We're gonna get org 100 right now. Yeah, a lot of the times you'll see that Monday will just go one-sided in Asia, London, and then New York will just come right back to where we started. And it seems like, oh, we're so bearish, we're so bearish. Look at the daily candle. It's going to be neutral, right? It's just an inside candle. We're right back to where we started, which is new day, which is new week opening gap, right? That's pretty much all that happened today. So I could be wrong about the targets higher, but there's still a good chance of moving higher. Did TikTok ban your live trading? No, I'm in New York. I don't have my regular setup. So I'm trading on one laptop, executing funded on my phone if I choose to, which I don't know if I will. That's why she was crying. She had to burp. You have to tap her back. I mean, some sensitivity off the low, not too convincing. First confirmation would be this inversion. Listen, we don't need to catch a full reversal. I'm looking for like a 2R setup that I can pyramid into, turn 500 into 1500. Like just make it a 3R. Even if it's like 1.5R with good pyramiding, I can make that a $1,500 TP maybe for eval. On Apex, I request withdrawal and I already up 2K, but I can't withdraw into 8. Any solution or trick? No, that's just how it is, unfortunately. You got to get the 8 trading days. You can just flip a micro, right? You just enter and exit. You don't have to actually trade. And you need 5 of them, but 5 of those dates have to be $50. I'm gonna check out dollar index. See, dollar index, guys, is gonna reach our objective. It's so sad. Why couldn't NQ be bullish when we have this clear run on lower? Sudden alert here. Yeah, dollar index was clearly bearish. Is YM the better asset? It doesn't work like that. You have to read price at the current time and see which makes most sense. Which one has the clearest target? Which one's the strongest? Which one's the weakest? Um, it's not just like trade YM every time, trade ES every time. YM's the better ES. There's no better. It's this is my narrative. This asset fits my narrative the best. Nice. If you caught those shorts, really nice job. Really good job. Yeah. You're closing because of small retracement. What you need to do is just understand what invalidates your trade. Remember, you don't have to close. You can always reduce your risk. That's what helps me hold on to trades. I move my stop loss down tighter. Take a partial, go break even. Stuff like that will help you hold the trade longer. 3 trades, 3 wins. Damn, bro. I mean, yo, I'll be honest. Every single protraction model held. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 protraction models. If dollar was bullish, I would have for sure been a lot. Yeah, I agree. I agree. So previous week's low, that red line. Remember, I said that was my best case scenario, lower the red line in daily busy. If 10 a.m. gives me a nice protraction, maybe I'll execute. But for now, I want to stay hence put on the sides. I'm just gonna go to ES quickly and put the alert on previous week's low. Oh, ES is really far behind. Is ES consolidating now? No, it's going lower. Yeah, everything's bearish. It's unfortunate. It's kind of not the clearest for me. That's fine. Remember, we're inside that daily bullish fair value gap. That's exactly where I would want to see high probability longs form. We've taken out RTH sell side. So we're in a discount now. We've taken out, see here, the RTH sell side. Full completion, uh, full closure of org. We also don't want to force the reversal. It may not happen today. I like the long idea, but I don't know if it's going to pan out. It just looks really bearish. So we stay patient. How do you decide your objectives? The best answer I can give you is first start on the daily chart. Look at the weekly power of 3 and the daily chart order flow. And then 15-minute chart, same thing. Daily power of 3 intraday order flow. I do think we'll see some measure of move higher. Maybe not a full reversal, but I don't expect like a one-sided sell-off the entire morning. What she said? Weekly power of 3. The weekly power of 3 will tell me where the weekly candle is likely to go to, which will give me daily buys for the week. Does she want to crawl? Put her hands on it. Let her hold it. She likes holding. See? She wants. She wants. She wants the milk, I think. Yeah, we're still really bearish. Yeah, man. Dollar index almost at previous week's low. Yeah, see some accumulation of longs. We could retrace into the 15 that formed. Or I think at this point we just look for a B setup protraction to previous week's low, to be honest. A previous week's low protraction model. At this point, it's like almost, I wouldn't say guaranteed, but there's a really good chance we start exploring those lower objectives I talked about. ES is only now at the daily fair value gap. YM. Oh, that just open? Yeah, I didn't even see it, bro. My phone is blocking it. Yeah, I can't leave that open either. It'll be hard to get a protraction. I think the 5 minute here, maybe. If we respect, like retest London lows, a setup from here could be a good protraction. Otherwise, we maybe just missed it, guys. I'll be straight up with you guys. I'm not gonna lie. You were bearish. It's a very clean delivery, yeah. Don't want to force a reversal at this point. There's no rush. If we're gonna reverse, look how much room we have. Let it reverse, protraction long. No need to take a reversal model. I wouldn't let this displacement. I mean, it's gonna make me trip, of course. It's gonna make me trip. It also depends how bearish is dollar. Because like dollar's not gonna reverse after taking previous week's low. It could continue, which means we do have room for higher on NASDAQ. We'll see. Our first potential signs. This is where I would want to see a protraction short from. Ooh, the 5 minute. Silver bullet idea. Maybe a 30-second inversion. We just hop in. Aggressive. If we can close like below 50% of this leg, I may just hop in short. Eval only. Short there. Stop there. Previous week's low. That's a really high risk to reward trade. I lied. It's like 2R. It's exactly where I wanted to see protraction form. 30-second, 15-second. No, I can't take this. I can't take this short here. It's 250-50. Because there's a bullish for value gap in there. We wait, guys. We have to wait. I'll be honest. It could easily respect that bullish for value gap. Go up. We get a full buy model here. Maybe. That's a lot of speed. I would draw this. If we actually close above here, market structure shift, I may buy that. Because dollar is still bearish. Still previous week's lows open. Has a little bit of room. YM, they're all moving higher. Yeah, I may buy this. Alright, let's do it, boys. I'm gonna wait for this candle. I don't know how much 5 micros is. I'm gonna wait for this candle. I want to see the higher. I want to see it. I want to see it form the OB. A higher body. It's not giving me the speed I want. I don't like it. I liked it, but then I didn't like it. It should have sped up right there, you know? That's the thing. And it slowed down. To be more, we're gonna be more patient here. If this candle just immediately started going above to like 50% here, I would have bought that. But now it's showing weakness and not speed. And I needed speed. Can I explain protraction? When you're expecting a range to expand, so AKA this is the range, and if I'm expecting it to go below or below this low, protraction is my model to see that we're gonna make a lower low in the range. So what do I need to see to trust? I need to see a high get put in. So if I'm expecting a lower low, I'm basically like predicting a mitigation block. Just a continuation model. It's nothing complex. Range continuation, if you want to call it that. Yeah, it looks like it will go lower. This could go to previous week's low. I don't want to take a low of day. What's the RR here? Just for curiosity purposes. It's not good enough for me to take a low of day protraction. Like, it's not good enough. I want to be patient this week with my capital. But if you wanted to short this inversion here, that could be a good setup. Previous week's low is right here. So it's something I'll just watch. Previous week's low sits at 25120. Right? Previous week's low 25118. We'll just see. This could go all the way down. Stop at the OB. If you got an entry inside. Everyone's talking about enemy. If we get below this low, that's a mitigation. Do I ever take a one-to-one mitigation? Hold on, let me see. 1,000 to make 1,000? Nah, I'd rather wait. I'd rather wait for a better setup. Let's I think if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we're closest to previous. Nasdaq's the weakest asset out of them all. Nasdaq's the weakest. Yeah. Well, this box needs to change colors because we can't see anything. Go the green. Oh, too bright. That's pretty good. So back into the inversion. Yeah. What's the R on that? 1.7? Alright, boys, I'm gonna try this for an eval, I think. Uh, 118. This trade is so mid. I'll be honest. Screw it. If we make 600, then we'll just risk 600 again later today. I want to keep trading view open here. See the mini. We'll try for an eval trade. It's not the best trade, I'll be honest. It's like it's a B setup. It's a B setup. It's a B setup. But the draw on liquidity is really clear. Yeah, we'll see. I'm okay. No, I'll leave later. Yeah, it's a B setup. It's worth taking on eval in my opinion. What are you guys talking about? What everyone's talking about anime? Dr. Stone, huh? You'll notice a suspension block right here. Oh my days. Should see some speed here if it's gonna deliver. Otherwise, if it doesn't deliver here, guys, yeah, there it is. I'm actually gonna go break even here. What was my entry? Yo, the micro chart looks weird. I'm gonna go break even because I don't really like this trade. And if it doesn't go immediately down, then I don't really want to be in it. I could even pyramid here, but no, I'd rather just make the 600 if I make it and then just risk it on another trade. So we'll go break even. Hopefully this just goes, guys, because where's your setup? I'm in New York currently. So guys, if this can just go to previous week's low, do me a solid. Start off the week strong. I mean, we're break even. Yeah, it's a B setup. It's not the most proud. It took me a while. This protraction was a lot better, but I was really, this setup right here. Did anyone enter between 940 and 943? Nice trail. Yeah, it's a really good stop loss placement in my opinion. It's where the next protraction should form. You'd want to see these two candles support price, right? So I don't know which screen you guys want to see. Maybe you guys want to see this. You wouldn't want to see it invalidate these two candles. I don't have my drawing board, but so I'm just gonna put it at break even and hope, literally just hope. See if we get the previous week low. Nice and bearish fair value gap formed. What is this? Don't need that. What is that? Don't need that. So a nice stibby right here. If everything wants to stay nice and heavy, it can deliver the final objective maybe. You entered 931? Did you hold? Guys, what's the best thing about alpha? Ain't it just the same as top step for zero? Case for you. So listen, alpha zero, first things first. The reason you'd want to use alpha zero, I'm gonna tell you the difference. There's one main reason for a beginner trader that's important. Also, by the way, I actually recommend alpha standard. That's my favorite one, but alpha zero is good too. The reason it's so good is because you don't have to build a buffer to request payout. So let's say on Alpha Zero you make $1,000. If you request 500, you have 1,500 left on the account to work with. That's a lot of money. However, on Top Step, if you make 1,000 and you request 500, right? Same as Alpha, you request 500 either way. The difference is on Top Step, you only have $500 left. That's not enough. You're gonna blow the account if you only have $500 left. I mean, obviously you can rebuild, but you're gonna lose so much money for no reason. So it's better just to do it on alpha 0. And if you really want to see the full advantage, go to alpha standard, right? Where's your phone? Oh, shoot. See if we can hit TP in London. I mean, New York. Oh, it's still quite a bit. Yo, am I tripping? Did I mark this incorrectly? It looks way closer on the mini. Anyways, we're in a set and forget now. It's a break even or TP trade. If you want to put your stop loss here, you can, but we're hoping that this can just deliver. You see this wick? That's CE about approximately. I'm eyeballing it. See if that can deliver the final run lower. Would be nice. It could go lower than this. Yeah, I actually have targets that are lower. Let me check how many points those targets are. I had this, which is 50. That's only. Oh, can we get the TP? Wow, we got edged. Boys, I think we were fully edged there. Oh my days. Is that one tick? No, a couple points. Painful. Slightly painful. We'll see if our break even can hold though. Yo, that was so close. That's why I never do limit orders, but because I'm on a laptop, it's so hard to close everything. Someone said bang. It was no bang for me, bro. No bang for me. To be honest, my general rule of thumb is I think it's like 1.5 points though. Yeah, I mean it was 2 points, so my general rule of thumb is 2 points. But whatever. It's not over, bro. It's not over. We still have our stop loss in a pretty decent spot, right? And if anything, we've set equal lows now. Maybe we can target that. It's an unfortunate edge, bro. But it happens. You can't expect it to be nice and easy and perfect every single time. I made 90 bucks, so it is what it is. There you go, bro. Don't worry about the outcome of the trade, guys. Doesn't matter. The outcome doesn't matter. Doesn't mean anything. It's 251. Did I mark previous week low incorrectly? No, I got a 25118. Common collected, boys. Common collected. Outcome means nothing. If I can secure 500 here, maybe I'll just close. I don't want to see that rejection block hold. Does anyone know? On Project X, can you go full screen? No, right? Just like a little mini. Why not 150K? All my accounts are 50Ks. I'd rather listen, the way I see it, bro, I'd rather have cheap evals and just try to build a buffer to 150K, you know? That's the way I like it. Like my Project X is not full screen. No, I mean on mobile, guys. Sorry, on mobile. We holding this, bro? There's no reason to let go yet. I mean, we're break even. No, no, sorry, guys. I meant on mobile. Can we get the TP? Apex activation. I think they have a promotion right now. I think it's like $60, but make sure you check the deal. You got stopped at break even. That's unfortunate, man. Which account? You guys know that the top step accounts are the same, right? Like it's the same exact account. It's just you choose your payment option with activation fee or not. Can we get it? Give me some love, New York. Oh my God, we got slipped. Oh no, we didn't get slipped. All right. I don't know what that sound was, but there you go. Nice clean protraction model. White box. That's the best case scenario. Best case scenario, white box. We'll watch that, see if it delivers. Hey man, we making money everywhere, bro. It don't matter where we are, bro. Don't matter the setup. None of that matters. Yeah, this month, guys. This month is amazing. Straight to the yeah. So maybe what I should have done here for an eval. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna risk every single dollar here, guys. I'm gonna risk late in the afternoon maybe, or we'll see. Yeah, maybe if I'm busy, then I'll just leave it. No, no, not 150K buffer. The buffer for 150K is what? 4.5? Just make 4.5. Instead of buying 150K eval, I want to keep my expenses low. You can make that money in one trade if I really wanted to, you know? Where's price going? My best case scenario target, I guess, which was the white box. So, hey, dollar's also weak, so it didn't really make sense, but that's exactly did I not specifically say, I don't know who was in, you guys were all in the stream, you guys heard me. I wanted to see the protraction model form right here at London lows. I even specifically said this 5-minute fair value gap. Why? I'll tell you guys why. Because this is your breaker. London low, it's not support and resistance. Well, to be honest, if you want to see it as this was support, became resistance, I don't even care. This is a breaker. So if we were to retest that, I'd want to see that respected. We shouldn't be coming up here. We shouldn't be coming up here. So that's why I really like this protraction model. Yeah, we caught the short, man. Made a good amount of money there, actually. Take it, bro. Take it. And then final target. I was bullish in the beginning. Yeah, yeah, you're right. I was leaning, like, I want to clarify. I'm not going to say I wasn't bullish because today I was leaning more towards here. But remember, what I specifically said was this is why I always say, listen closely. I wanted to wait for the market to show me it was bullish. It never did that, right? What's good, Noah? Yo, we just hit little small TP, bro. Wasn't the best trade. We'll take it. Like 1.7 R, we'll take. The dollar kept you hesitating. Yeah, I feel it. And yeah, me too, to be honest. I'm gonna go. You got 2 wins. Congratulations, bro. Again, don't worry about the outcome though. Like even here, I could tell some people were getting on edge. Go, oh, dude, bro. Well, who cares if it hits TP or not? Who cares? One trade, guys. How many trades are you gonna take in your life, on your account? 50, 100. Who cares if it edges? It would have been a break even anyways. Cut shorts as well. Had 5. Yo, Noah. Oh, your executions are probably so clean. If you went into the day bearish, oh, bro, your executions are probably so clean. Especially if you were looking for London low slash previous week's low. All your labs on YouTube? Yes, sir. Re-entry short if it tap. Okay. Let me ask you a question. Do you have an objective? Because I do not. Me personally, I do not have an objective. So this was my final best case scenario objective, and it just got hit. If you want to be a trend follower and say this goes lower, okay, you can short. If it was me, 1050 macro lunch, look for longs. Look for a retracement. You shorted 940? Bro, 940 was the best entry of the day. That's what I said before you came. You took every order block on the way down? Hold on, let me see. Guys, post your trades in the Discord. Let me see what you guys took today. Who has the cleanest executions? You lost 450? That's okay, bro. Not every day you make money. Where's Noah? Yeah, I mean, we didn't get the best, but we got a piece of the pie, man. That's what matters. How many points was that? Yo, we caught like 80 points, so we really can't be mad. Let me take a screenshot of this. Nice way to start the week. Had to flip buys. Looking for 1050 protraction long. That's probably the play. How did the market go ahead and exam? Bro, I'll be honest. If you at any point were bearish, you probably made money today. Or broke even. It was protractions all the way down. Protractions all the way down. It was the bulls, but yeah, it was the bull balls. Yeah, it wasn't me, guys. Because I touched the bull balls. Let's keep a record after post touching bull balls. Yeah, you can have your phone back in a sec. Took some time to see it was clear bearish. By the way, like it's not like the shorts were surprising. I knew at any point in time it could have went, and I made that very clear on the live stream too. So yeah, like I flipped bias, but I had these levels marked for a reason. I said London lows, 100% org, previous week's low, and then best case the white box. They were all in scope for today. By the way, my weekly bias, I'm still bullish, depending how today closes. If we like come all the way down here, okay, maybe not. But as of right now, I'm still bullish higher time frame. That hasn't changed. So yes, we shorted. It's counter trend to my weekly narrative right now. But it's not like what I had to flip bias. It was so hard. No, it was pretty 50-50 the whole time. That's why I didn't take a long. Now the question is, how do I make a trade recap? Do I record it? Now we're trading the micros. I always trade. Guys, listen, I'm gonna be honest. Until I have $1 million live account, we're trading micros. I would rather trade 10 micros than a mini, so I don't see why I'd ever trade minis. Actually, it is kind of easier. Maybe one day. I didn't take a trade because dollar not in sync with NQ. Brother, I think you're 100% valid. Don't overthink it. You're 100% valid. There was still room, like, ended up dollar retraced a little bit higher. So, like, it is what it is. You're 100% valid, bro. Don't overthink it. Don't feel any FOMO. The very logical reason to not take a short. You want to take the best trade. Listen, if dollar was bullish, I think we can all agree that this would have been A+ market condition perfectly. Getting longs, I would wait for 1050. Like if we get a breaker here, then maybe a continuation. So how would I go about longs? I'm not gonna stay live here, guys, for too long because you mark out the range. I like these equal highs right here. I would look for this. Premium buy side. So not just any high, the premium level. Okay. That's this box right here. I'm gonna remove this. Right? We even called it this. We literally said IFEG to previous week's low. And then we called out this bearish fair value gap holding that it should give speed. It came back in it. That's okay. I would target this if I was again, I'm not bullish, but for a retracement idea, I would target these highs. That's low-hanging fruit. That's premium. You can't ask for more than premium. Peep my screenshot in the general chat. I'm about to be so envious, bro. Let me see. Guys, no one's gonna have clean executions. Oh, this is goated, bro. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. I don't know if that's line and lows. Wait, that's line and lows. Really good job. Wait, that's not Noah. That's oh, oh, those are clean. That's the best protraction model of the day because it has a fair value gap plus OB and speed and orc. This is also a really good protraction. I like that you re-added the contract. You took the final trade with me. Like that volume and balance annotation. You can see how it stays so heavy. Like perfect textbook delivery. Textbook, textbook, textbook. Very nice. Very good stuff, guys. Well done. Yeah, well done. And yo, if you missed it, you missed it. No big deal. It's not that idea. You're trading at McDonald's and you missed the trade, bro. Why are you trading at McDonald's, bro? Go home, bro. Go some. That's not no. I don't know whether I closed my Vanguard S&P position. Long? Bro, I'm gonna be honest. You're in S&P Vanguard. That's just something you add to. Unless you were looking for a specific. Are you on options or ETF? 'Cause if you're in ETFs, bro, you just add. Just add whenever you can. You long DS? Good luck, bro. Yeah, it's 10:30. It's not a bad time. The issue is we can't consolidate here. That's why I'd be a little bit scared. I was bullish and right after market open I saw bearish. Really happy. Well done, Noah. That's exactly what you got to do. Yeah, I was bullish initially. Yeah, charge. I'll charge in a bit. ETFs? Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much, bro. Um, unless you're like expecting something really bad for 2026, but I think 2026 should be pretty bullish. I know a lot of people are scared, but that's just something you add to, bro. Like that's in a, like, listen, you're in Vanguard. I'm assuming you're in a 401k. No, actually, you're in the UK. You're in that tax-free savings account, right? In the UK, bro. Hold it forever. Like realistically, if you're in an ETF position, bro, don't close. The whole point of trading ETFs is so you can compound your gains. Why people say no trade day tomorrow? I'll tell you why, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I've never seen a day like tomorrow. Forex Factory. What's tomorrow here? You guys, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Let me show you guys something. Where's the filter? Whatever. I'll just show you guys. NFP is at 8:30 on a Tuesday. Retail sales unemployment, and 9:45 PMI. Yo, I'm excited for tomorrow, bro. Can't lie. I'm excited for tomorrow. Gold shares are cooking. Yeah. Was 50-50 going into midnight rejection. Yeah, but also remember, Sonu, like 50-50 is not even the worst thing. Because okay, think about it like this. I'm gonna give this lesson to you guys. I'll do a trade recap, and then I shall do a trade recap later. Then I'm gonna put you guys on. Then we'll call it a session for today. If you're 50-50, you just look for things to sway one side. For example, let's say you went today 50-50, and then you see your model form short. Okay, 60-40. You have a clear draw on liquidity. You see speed. Okay, 70-30. Now the trade you want to take is 2R. So even if you lose, it's 50-50. It's 2R. That's a good trade, you know? So sometimes the trade may not be like, oh, it's so clearly bearish, but because the risk to reward, it's worth it. I would take every single 50-50 if it was 3R, you know? I think can it be a good day? Tomorrow will be difficult, but I'm expecting a lot of movement, if that answers your question. Can I export to TradeZella after I pass my account? So what you would have to do is, it might be too late now. You would have, what account is it, first of all? I think it's probably gone, bro. I'll be honest. I was in New York. I've seen majestic snow. It's pretty majestic, bro. I can't lie. Thank you. Yeah. I mean, tomorrow I'll be live, so just tune in. Listen, bro, as long as you're patient, you don't have to always decide whether you'll trade right then and there. You can always decide after. You can always decide after. So for me, I'm gonna leave you guys with one thing. I would look for, it's a tough trade, but this premium buy side level, I think that's in play potentially. It's also your 10 a.m. high, right? Yep. 10 a.m. high is always a great target. Premium buy side equal highs. It's always a good objective for lunch to run 10 a.m. high. If it's one-sided. You started suits yesterday. Suits is very good, bro. You could long now. I would prefer to wait till 10:50 macro because I think it could either consolidate here. It could even do something like this. But it's not a bad trade. It's not a bad trade. Nice session. Take care, brother. Take care, Dennis. See you guys. Yep. I don't want to stay too long, guys. So I will see you guys live tomorrow. Maybe in a different setup. We'll see. Good drop. A trading 0.75R, bro. Who cares? Well done. Again, don't worry about the P&L, the outcome. Focus on the executions. If you guys are not in the free Discord, come through. Again, no TikTok lives this week. If I do go live, which won't be every day, but if I do go live, it'll be off YouTube. I'm gonna make a trade recap. And I will see you guys live tomorrow, most likely. Take care. Peace. Stay safe.